Hi! In this video, we're going to jump into the CodeHS IDE, or editor, where you will be doing all of your programming work for this course. Alright, let's go. Here you see the CodeHS IDE. There are three main parts to this interface. Over here on the left, you see the file tree with all the files that are included in this program. You have your Java files, where you will be doing the programming, and you can also have other files, like this investigate.txt file, where some exercises may have reflection questions for you to think about and answer. For the Java files, it's important to note that the class name must match the name of the file itself. Otherwise, the program will not run successfully and there will be an error. This center panel is the editor. This is where you will be doing your actual programming for your programs. Over here on the right is your output and a variety of other tabs. You can click the Run button in order to run your program, and this will execute your main Java file, starting with the main method. You have the Stop button to stop the execution of the program, and you have a Check Code button, which checks your program against the built-in test cases that act as feedback and requirements for your program. You'll notice that when we click the Check Code button, it brings us to the Test Cases tab, where all of the test cases for the exercise can be found. Then we have the Docs tab. This is a great place to refer back to as you're writing your programs, so you can look up common Java topics and skills and syntax as you are developing your program. We recommend that you refer to this tab often in your development. Another important tab is the Assignment or Exercise tab. In this tab, you will get the description of what you need to do in the assignment in order to be successful. Make sure that you read this description carefully, as there are often many details that you need to include in your programs. Okay, so in this exercise, we are tasked to write two separate print statements, and we need to print out the name of our favorite animal and the climate that they live in. So I'm going to head back to the Output tab and then into the editor and start typing out my print statement. Okay, great. Now let's click the Run button to see what happens. Awesome, so our first print statement printed polar bear to the console. If I click the Check Code button, the test case will now run, and we see that we still have not passed because we did not have two print statements. So let's go ahead and add this second print statement. And now when I run my code, you'll see that both statements are printed on separate lines. And now when I click the Check Code button, you'll see that the test case passes because I've included two print statements in my code. It's worth noting that if you don't pass the test cases, be sure to go back to the assignment and read through the description carefully to see if you missed any details or formatting that were required for a successful output of your program. Additionally, just because your program has passed all the test cases does not mean that it has necessarily hit all of the requirements in the assignment as well. So be sure you read through the assignment carefully before you submit your work and move on. Great! Now it's your turn to hop in the editor and do some programming yourself.